Well, I'm just sat here now, waiting for my friend to come back. I'm just looking at the amount of traffic that is along this road. It's 4:35, and there's just as much traffic as what there is in normal situations. Incredible, just absolutely incredible. You wouldn't think there was a pandemic and a lockdown going on. Good morning. I just got to say that on the first note that I look absolutely handsome. No, some people are going to really hate that. No, it's not because I look handsome. Here we go. Good news and bad news. Okay. The bad news is that I never did that capillary groove underneath the slate. I forgot about the steps. I genuinely forgot about the slates. I did because it's so easy to cut it on the ruby. I never done it, but there is a way of doing it. And then somebody noticed that I hadn't done it on the coping stones, and I simply honestly forgot to do it. And I will do it, and it'll be easy to do it. It's not a problem at all. Would it have been easy to do it before? Yes, it would. But I'm just, sometimes when you're working in these weather conditions and there's lots going on, and you lose sight sometimes of what you need to do. But duly pointed out by our subscribers, so I will make amends. Some more bad news. Jack's leaving, and it's a very, very sad moment for Jack. He didn't want to do it, and there you are. You can see how disappointed he actually looks. I think he's disappointed. We're back on the project. I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody that's subscribed to the channel recently, but also to the dialogue, and the response was just absolutely positive. And I made a mistake, didn't I? And I made a mistake. I did it on the steps. I forgot to put the capillary groove underneath, but I can do that, it's no problem at all. And I did it again. I did it on the coping stones, didn't I? I made a mistake. I forgot to put the capillary groove in because I'm in a hurry. I'm rushing. Okay, and it's no good when you're rushing, but the fact is we've had very inclement weather conditions, then we all make those mistakes. But I guarantee you that capillary groove will be underneath that coping stone and on that wall, I promise you. But thanks very much, and the support, really appreciate all the support that everybody is giving me on the YouTube channel. Now back to the daily grind. Jack's done the return on here on his last day. He's doing a good job here. We won't talk about his last day, but there we are. He's getting the blocks. What we're going to do, we're going to have a return. Let me just go around this side now, and let me just try and show you what we're doing here. Is that this level here on this part of the garden is going to be lawn, and we're going to have a step down, and we've got to stop the wall at some point. And so we're going to have an extension of the wall coming across as just a little step, just to sort of try and so there's not so much of a drop coming down, I suppose, and there's some sort of protection on that one side, and there's going to be some sort of planting around it. All will be revealed. I'll explain clearly later, but let me just show you over here. These are the coping stones that went on yesterday that I forgot to put the there you are. I forgot to put that one's loose because we hit it on that side. We've been chopping the blocks away, but these are also actually gone off, and we need to leave those. I'll just show you. This is where I forgot to put that capillary groove. So important, as everybody has said, to put a capillary groove in, and I forgot. Big mistake, schoolboy error. You know, I should have done it. I've got the machine here, and a bit frustrating. But look, it's raining now. It's not good at all. So we're going to get that block work done, and we'll have a little look to see if the rain will stop, and then we'll probably go and get something to eat in a minute and just take 5 minutes, because if we can get another couple of cuts in on this side, it's just taking it that little bit further and we're making that progress and hopefully achieving the finished patio. Let me just come over here now, you'll be able to see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cuts just there, so we can start putting those in as well. Or maybe we leave them out till we render the wall. I know a lot of people say that it'd be best to get the wall up first and render it, but we weren't sure about the levels, and we just needed to get that wall up to offer us some protection on this bank, on this one side, because there's a bit of a drop over here. The picture frame here, it's gone off absolutely solid, so the water never got to that. We had that day off yesterday because I wasn't very well yesterday, and we've got a bond on here. We made sure that the cut appears here, and we've got that 300mm bond on there, and that will continue around on this side. We're going to get, they've got a big cut over there that we have to put in, and hopefully we'll try and get that done as well today, so it's that little bit more progress. But the most important thing is today we've got to make sure that all this is nice and clean for the weekend. Well, I just pulled this off the wall. This is what we bedded on, not yesterday, the day before. I had to take it off with the bolt, so you can see where I chipped it underneath there, because we've got to reconfigure the cuts on here. Anyway, and that's enough said about that. But you can see where we used the priming slurry from Aspects, the Aspects priming slurry. Look at that. Look how it's stuck on to that. It's perfect. It's my last day up nearly, no, it's Jack's last day. Now he is walking away down there, and he's feeling very sad as he enters the van. No, it's Jack's last day, and it's a great shame to see a great young lad going, because he still is part of the team, and he will always be part of the team without a shadow of a doubt. And I'm really proud of him, and I'm glad that he actually worked with me, and I'm proud that he's going on to what he feels is probably better things. But there will always be a place for Jack with Green Top Landscapes, and simply because he's been respectful, he's maintained integrity, he's a good hard worker, and he has a moral code that is second to none. Well, there he is. He's decided to leave me and Eloy, and we're maintaining social distances at the moment. I suggest there's probably about 2.175, yeah, 2 meters 175 between Jack and myself, and between Eloy and Jack there's a lot more. No, seriously, Jack, you told me yesterday that you were leaving, didn't you?
Yeah.
And you haven't asked me how I felt, because you know I feel absolutely gutted that you're leaving. How do you feel about leaving? Over the moon?
No, it was a hard decision, like I said to you yesterday.
Yeah. But to be fair to you, Jack, right? We're in, at the moment, we're in the doldrums of this COVID at the moment. It's just absolutely horrible. I can't get into it, can't get going. We're not doing the jobs at the moment. We're on this Everest, I call it, this bank. It's horrible, and there's nothing I can let you loose with, is there really?
No.
So go on, tell me now. I want to hear from you. You were saying then you were gutted. You're going to miss me. You love me and all that. No, seriously, how do you feel?
Yeah, I am gutted. Obviously, it was a decision I made for myself and my family. But like you said, you never know. Could end up back one day.
Look, listen. The thing is with Jack. Jack is part of my family. He went to school with my kids. My kids went to school with him. He's a local lad. And do you know, in the past, I've actually sort of got really sort of like, not bitter, but not happy that people are left. Like, but with Jack, the door is always open, and I don't mean the back door, Jack. Like, you know. So, no, seriously, Jack, the door's always open for you. He's got a lovely family. His mum and his dad, who I know, and his other half, and I even like his brother. And he got 2 lovely kids, and it's going to be a shame to see him go. And there you are. I've said it. That's it. It's done. But I'm sure that you'll pop back and see us at some point, won't you, Jack?
Yeah, definitely.
There we are. I'm gonna have a picture in a minute with Jack, just to remember him. You'll remember his face as well. Well, here we are. It's been a very tough week this week, but somehow, just somehow, I've been able to muster up the energy to cook this beautiful curry. It has nothing to do with Alison whatsoever, and
oh my God, you're such a liar!
there you are. Look, just get off now. Just
You liar!
well, she's been drinking wine. There we are. She's drinking wine. I'm cooking a curry. I've got the old Tilda genuine goodness, pure original basmati rice ready to go in there. We've got a curry. We've got some garlic bread here. We've got the old fan going. You can hear in the background, and I just can't wait to get into that. Hey, nothing like fantastic cuisine.